Mankind has seen many diseases since the evolution of humans from their ancestors. The group of diseases that jeopardize normal social health are known as psychiatric disorders. While the developed world has conquered these illnesses successfully, India in particular is struggling to identify and treat these disorders mainly because of the huge social stigma associated with these disorders. Karthik is a bright student hailing from a remote village near Madurai. He joined MBBS in one of the most renowned colleges in Chennai. Carrying hopes and lots of dreams, Karthik struggled to cope up with English language which seemed alien to him. Everyone started to taunt him instead of supporting him. He slowly fell behind in his scholastic performance, started to stay alone, shunned himself from his friends, avoided socializing with his hostel mates. As time went by, he started to skip classes, stayed all alone in his room for days together. His loneliness haunted him, and he started to get more and more depressed. 24-year-old Ritik, coming from a wealthy family, single child, completed his engineering degree 1 year back. With no responsibility and lots of money, made an ideal scenario for Ritik to be exposed to drugs in his college days. What started as an occasional usage now has come to a point where not a single day passes without drugs. Days passed by until one day he was found intoxicated with drug overdosed. "14-year-old Vishnu, studying 10th grade in Cochin, moved recently to Chennai with his grandparents after he lost his parents to the recent floods in Kerala. He was put up in a new school. Vishnu showed frequent temper tantrums, bursts of loud cry, insomnia, avoided food. Any form of help from his grandparents were firmly avoided by him with anger and frustration. As he was young, he couldn't take in the situation and endured to the present. These three people and the incidents they faced throws light on the extent of psychiatric illness prevalent in our society. Around 20% of world children and adolescents have mental disorders or related problems. About 8 lakhs people commit suicide every year. Wars and disasters have a large impact on mental health and psychosocial well-being. Stigma and discrimination against patients and families prevent people from seeking mental health care. Despite the existence of effective treatments for mental disorders, there is a belief that they are untreatable. This stigma can lead to abuse, rejection, and isolation and exclude people from healthcare and support. The only promising step that needed to be taken is by raising awareness, by noticing and not neglecting such signs of our fellow beings and properly extending our hands for their care and need. Because they are silent, they are unknown, they are ignored and left behind solely into the blank space.